Look at these 3 words written larger than the rest, with a special pride never written before or since. Tall words proudly saying, "We the people."
My name is Deborah Pauly. I'm an attorney here at the Lex Rex Institute, where we engage in constitutional advocacy, public interest litigation. Over the past few years, we've been very focused on trying to restore integrity to the elections that are conducted within our sphere of influence. And that's what I want to talk with you about today. Most everyone in California and really across the country is aware of the fact that we have a special election coming up on November 4th. It's not that far from now. And it is pretty much a retaliatory measure that was placed on the ballot out of Sacramento to effectuate a mid-decade redistricting of congressional districts to give one party advantage over another party. That's kind of a problem, but because it kind of interferes with how elections are supposed to be conducted, but there's a much bigger issue at play here. I just got this in the mail today telling me to hurry up and return my mail-in ballot, but you might not want to do that, and I'm going to tell you why. It was brought to our attention here at Lexrex by one of the volunteers with the Patriot Force who spends a lot of time engaged in watching elections and election integrity throughout the state, but certainly in Southern California, that there is what we believe is an incurable flaw in the design of the envelope out of Orange County, at least out of Orange County. Because there's only one item on this special election ballot, just one sheet of paper. When you take this and fold it in half and you stick it in your mail-in ballot and you seal it and sign it, all someone has to do is shine a light through this and they can see precisely how you have voted. There is a long-standing tradition in this country dating back to 1888 that your vote should be secure, that it should be private unto you, that you should have a reasonable expectation of privacy in that vote. That's why the registrars of voters go through so much effort to erect little walls in their voting centers so that no one can see how you voted, except they can see how you voted if you vote by mail. And that's what we're going to challenge here at the Lex Rex Institute, and I'm going to need your help. We need your help. We have a legal theory to get this into the federal courts. It's a good, solid legal theory, and we have some great consultants that are helping us realize this. We've taken things into the state courts before, and oddly enough, the state courts, they tend to side with the state. They don't even want to hear some of the challenges. So that's why we need to get this into the federal courts. We have some great plaintiffs lined up, but we need funding. We're a very small firm. We do things on a shoestring. We don't, sometimes we're up against people, well, we're up against the government, and they have all the money in the world to fight against us, and we'll do things for $10,000, $15,000, $20,000 while they're spending $100,000 of taxpayer money. We want to challenge this. We need to challenge this. We need to fight this. And so I'm asking for you to consider making a donation to this specific challenge of these flawed envelope designs. That there are flaws throughout the state, but in Orange County in particular, we are challenging this particular envelope, this particular design. You can go to lexrex.org, that's LEXREX.org, and make a donation to help us fight this flawed envelope so that your vote can be secure and no one knows how you vote, or whether they want to maybe just take this mail-in ballot and throw it in the trash can. That's possible too. Go to lexrex.org and make a donation. You can also scroll down that page and find the mailing address if you would prefer to send a check to help us out. We don't need a lot of money, but we need some funding. We need your help. We need the patriot community to come up beside us. There are so few constitutional attorneys that are out here willing to fight these battles against the gargantuan government that fights its own citizens. So if you have any questions, you can contact me at the Lex Rex Institute. The phone number's right there on the website, and I'll be glad to discuss this with you. We're just so thankful for the help that we've had in the past, and we are thanking you in advance for the help that you're going to provide us in the future. Thank you for your attention to this matter.